Yo guys, what is up? My name's Dean and welcome back. Now today we are going back onto Neil.fun and we're going to have a game of something called Let's Settle This. So the internet debates have raged on for far too long. It's time to settle the big questions so that we can move on. And I'm going to put my opinion forward to see how I compare to you guys. So, without further ado, let's move on to this. First question, how do you pronounce this particular word? Me? I pronounce it GIF. Like 84% of the normal people out in the world. Is the dress blue and black or white and gold? Me, I personally hated this question because everyone keeps saying it's white. It's the other colour, yeah, blue and black. But me, I see white and gold and I can't say it any other way. So I'm going to go there. 66% of people are wrong. Okay, I know this is an opinion game, but 66% of y'all are wrong. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I have a great argument about this, which I'm not getting into on YouTube because it would be here for 40 minutes. But the egg come first. Logically, everybody knows that. I mean, 51% of people saying where the chicken come first. Where did the egg come from? The egg come from a dinosaur. And a chicken came out. Okay? End of story. Next. Should sandwiches be cut diagonally or horizontally? I, personally, am a big fan of the diagonally cut sandwiches. Much like 78% of the people who have took this test. 22% of people are just psychopaths. Is cereal soup? Does cereal constitute a soup? I don't think cereal constitutes a soup. Because isn't soup meant to be warm? But then again, you've got gazpacho soup, which is meant to be served cold. I'm not feeling it. I'm not part of the cereal is soup gang. Cereal is not a soup. Yeah, 78% of people agree with me on that one. That's fair enough. I'm glad we can be there. Toilet paper over or under? Now this is an age-old question that really gets shit going in my house. Now me, I put the toilet paper over, much like 86% of the population do. 14% are psychopaths who put it underneath. Coke or Pepsi? Now, I'm not a big fan of Coke. Don't get me wrong, it is nice, but I do prefer to go out and buy myself a bottle of Pepsi. I'm not going to argue with that one. Everyone has their own taste. Everyone has their own take on things. So yeah, if anyone likes Coke, fair enough. To those of us that like Pepsi, fair enough. Is pineapple on pizza good? We don't even need to argue about that one. 38% of you are actually lying. But 62% of you get yourself a high five. Star Wars or Star Trek? Ooh, that's a toughie because I like both. I do really like Star Trek. Don't get me wrong. There is a lot to take in. There's loads of different types of it, obviously, but we love the lightsabers, bro. We need the lightsabers. 87% of people prefer Star Wars over Star Trek. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue with this one. This is a personal preference. Would a dog wear pants like this or like this? Now, I would consider the front two paws to be arms, so the back two would have to be the legs, really, wouldn't it? Because if you wear pants the first way, you're not really going to be covering the arsehole, and that's not really doing much of a job as pants, is it? So, dogs will wear pants like that. No, 17% of people are lying. 17% of people are going to get pooped on by a dog because it's wearing pants wrong. Could Jack have fit on the door in the movie Titanic? Yes, absolutely Jack could have fit on the door. She was just... Rose was just being a selfish bitch. She was being a silly bitch. Are hot dogs a sandwich? I think the actual definition of a sandwich is meat between bread. A hot dog technically is meat between bread. Hot dogs are not a sandwich. Are you guys actually taking the mick out of my life here or something? Hot dogs are absolutely sandwiches. I've got no idea what you're talking about. But anywho, moving on. Marvel or DC? Now this is a very dividing question. Me, I don't care what answer you give. It's all about your personal preferences. Me, I'm a massive fan of Batman, so I would like to say that I would go DC. But at the same time, Marvel's characters, I don't know if I'm being biased here because of Chris Hemsworth. I'm probably being biased here because of Chris Hemsworth. Well done, Chris. You've helped win that round. 82% of people prefer Marvel over DC. Okay, that's... I thought it was going to be a bit closer. I didn't expect it to be so one-sided. There is like 3.5 million votes as well, so it's very one-sided. I didn't expect that, not one bit. Should we get rid of daylight saving? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't mind having to get up an hour early once or twice for the sake of getting to stay in bed for an extra hour. You know what I mean? It's the sacrifice you've got to make. I don't think we should get rid of daylight saving. That's my personal opinion. PlayStation or Xbox? Again, this is a very divided opinion. I'm not gonna judge on your character, whichever one you decide to pick. Me, I'm an Xbox guy. 62% of people obviously want to play PlayStation over Xbox. Fair enough. Moving on. Do we live in a simulation? I don't need them to come after me. I don't need anyone to come after me. So I'm gonna say no, just to be on the safe side. No, we are not living in a simulation. They'll come get us. Remember what Andrew Tate told us? Oh shit. If that's the case, then no, we're definitely not living in a simulation if that man thinks we are. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I've had this debate. I've had this discussion with a few people in my life. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes, I believe it is. Because, there's nothing to do with Christmas, but it was based in Christmas, so yeah, Christmas movie. Yeah. 56% of people disagree with that opinion, but sure, no problem. I fully believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Middle brownie piece or edge brownie piece? Now, ooh, see, that both good, because if you get the middle bit, it's all gooey and it's all soft, but if you get an edge bit, you feel like you're in charge. It feels great. I'm a bit divided myself on this opinion. I would personally pick an edge piece, so I'm gonna pick an edge piece. The edge piece is tasty. I don't think it matters. I don't think it's tastier. I don't think it's necessarily tastier. I prefer the edge than the middle. Actually, I prefer the corner of any part of the brownie than the middle, to be honest. Sock shoe, or sock shoe. How'd you put your socks on and your shoes on in the morning? Me, I go sock shoe, because I don't always put my shoes on right away. Yeah, just like 83% of people. The other 17% of people are either in a rush or just stupid. No, anyways. iPhone or Android? This is an easy one. This is Android. Okay. Don't at me. I don't like iPhones. They keep bringing out these new products every year. It's the same crap. And they go, oh, we've got this new feature. And I look at my Android phone and I go, you finally caught up. Yay. So, Android over iPhone, in my opinion. Moving on. Does the straw have one hole or two holes? Now, this one's also a very easy one. It's got one hole. If you look at the circle here, right, this is what it looks like looking down on a straw. If you look down on a straw, it's one hole. Nowhere does it state the dimensions of the hole if you were to look at it from a third, like in third person. If you were looking at it from a different perspective, it would still realistically just be one long hole, wouldn't it? So, does the straw have one or two holes? One, in my opinion. And smooth or chunky peanut butter? I like chunky peanut butter. I don't like how it gets stuck in my teeth. But I can't really go for smooth peanut butter because it always ends up like, if you leave it in the cupboard for longer than like an hour, I mean, not literally, but if you leave it in the cupboard for however long, a week or so, you always end up with the oil on the top, and I don't know, I'm just too lazy to mix it in, so I'm a prefer the chunky one. 73% of people prefer smooth. That's fair enough. Yeah, so let me know how you did in the comment section. Let me know if there's anything that we completely disagree on. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See you next time.